Hello dear students, today we are going to start the new lesson of the class 11th, plant respiration. We already talk about the respiration in lower classes. That process actually include the two parts. The one is breathing and another is respiration. Breathing is a simple gaseous exchange where the exchange of carbon dioxide and oxygen takes place, while respiration it occurs inside the cell and each and every cell. So we called it cellular respiration. Now we talk about the perfect definition of the respiration. It is the oxidation process. Oxidation means breaking down of the glucose molecule or organic food. Organic food is in the form of glucose. In presence of oxygen, we break down the glucose molecule inside the cell with using number of enzymes. Means lots of enzymes are essential for that process. It's called cellular respiration. Okay, definition is okay, but where the process of cellular respiration occurs actual inside the cell, so we called it the respiratory site, and it is one of the cell organelle, that is mitochondria. Mitochondria we called powerhouse of cell because it releases a tremendous amount of energy in the form of ATP. That's why it is a respiratory site. Now we see the reaction, what type of the reaction actually takes place in the process of photosynthesis. In this process, glucose molecule breakdown in presence of oxygen and number of enzymes are help in this process. It convert the carbon dioxide, water and 86 kilocalorie of energy, and that energy we utilized for our daily activity. Okay, what type of the reaction is that? When the question is arises like that, then it is a catabolic process or catabolic reaction, and catabolic reaction is nothing but the breaking of something, breaking reaction or breaking of something reaction, that we called also the decomposition reaction, and it is opposite to photosynthesis. Why? Because photosynthesis is anabolic process. We combine some two molecules and produce the new molecules from that, and exactly opposite condition occurs in respiration process. We break down the one molecules and divide it into the number of molecules. So it is exactly opposite to the photosynthesis. When we talk about the where the process of actual gaseous exchange takes place, so in case of plant, gaseous exchange actually takes place by two parts, by stomata. These are present on the leaf surface, and another is lenticles. These are present on the stem surface. These two pores are responsible for the gaseous exchange. Now here we talk about the another point is respiration and combustion, the difference between the respiration and combustion, because these are near about a similar process. They have some basic difference between them, and we are discuss about that basic difference. The first, it is the essential process. Respiration is the essential process, while combustion is a physical process. The second one, it takes place inside the cell, while combustion takes place outside the cell. It takes place at body temperature. Respiration takes place at body temperature, while the combustion takes place at high temperature. Means high temperature is required for the process of combustion. The next one, it is a biochemical process. While combustion is a physiochemical process. When we talk about the respiration, it is controlled process. We can control a respiratory rate, while combustion is a uncontrolled process. We can't control the process of combustion. There are a lot of enzymes are required for respiration process. So we write down here, enzymes are required for this process. When we talk about the combustion, no enzyme requirement. Without enzyme, it is also takes place. And the last one is energy is released in the form of ATP, and that energy we utilized for our daily activity, while in case of combustion no energy is released. In the form of ATP, no energy released in ATP, but energy is released in heat and light. Energy is released here in the form of heat and light. When we discuss about the plant respiration, the one point is very important here, that is the compensation point. So many times the question arises from that point in NEET examinations also. The compensation point is that point where the rate of photosynthesis is similar to the rate of respiration. And when it happen in morning and evening time. In morning and evening time, the rate of photosynthesis is exactly related or exactly similar to the rate of respiration, means there is no formation of oxygen. Oxygen is formed actually, but it is utilized by plant for the process of respiration. In case of photosynthesis, oxygen is prepared, and in case of respiration, it is utilized. There is no output for the other organisms, and that point we call the compensation point. Now we talk about the types of respiration. Respiration is generally divided into two types, aerobic respiration and anaerobic respiration, and according to their type they have lot of differences between them, and we are discuss here some basic differences between the aerobic respiration and anaerobic respiration. The first and very important difference is, in case of aerobic respiration, oxygen is utilized, while in case of anaerobic respiration, oxygen is not utilized. In aerobic respiration, complete oxidation of food, or we called glucose, while in anaerobic respiration, incomplete oxidation of food. The end product of the aerobic respiration is oxygen and carbon dioxide, while the end product of anaerobic respiration is ethyl alcohol and carbon dioxide. In case of aerobic respiration, 673 kilocalorie energy is released by one glucose molecule, or breaking down of one glucose, while in case of anaerobic respiration, only 21 kilocalorie energy released by one glucose molecule. The process of aerobic respiration takes place in cytoplasm as well as mitochondria, while the process of anaerobic respiration takes place only in cytoplasm. In aerobic respiration, 38 ATP released by one glucose molecule or oxidation of one glucose molecule, while in anaerobic respiration 2 ATP are released by one glucose molecule. Means the formation of energy is very less in case of anaerobic respiration, while it is more in case of aerobic respiration. Reaction of the aerobic respiration. Or complete oxidation, what type of the reaction takes place? One glucose molecule break down in presence of oxygen with using number of enzymes it prepared, carbon dioxide, water and 673 kilocalorie of energy. While reaction of anaerobic respiration, when one glucose molecule undergo anaerobic respiration in absence of oxygen, then it directly converted into two molecules of ethyl alcohol plus carbon dioxide and 21 kilocalorie of energy. This is the basic difference between the aerobic respiration and anaerobic respiration. In next video, we talk about the actual process of mechanism of the respiration, how it is takes place and where it is takes place. I hope you understand the basic introductory part of the plant respiration. Thanks for watching.